Good morning, everyone. Jeanette Biro here. I am a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily message from Spirit, where we use cards to tune in to see what Spirit has in store for us to ponder, to move through, you name it, for today. So I have to say that November has definitely started off with a punch of energy. Now, if you checked out the Jeanette Biro podcast, which is on this page, you will have heard that November was all about powerful new beginnings, which is very true. Now, those powerful new beginnings for some people are rather triggering, but they can also be very, very freeing if we choose to move through them. So lots of movement happening for us here in November, lots of powerful new beginnings, as they said. So let's see what Spirit has in store for us today to consider and reflect on as we move through the beginning of November. So let's see here. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, and then I'm going to pull a clarifier. All right, so first of all, we have the Orphan card, followed by To the Sea, followed by Chaos and Conflict. So again, I didn't mention it before, but I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. It's a really beautiful deck for those of you that are wanting to get into Oracle cards. And if you don't have a deck and you're wanting to get your first one, this is a fabulous first deck for basic messages of wisdom. Really good one. So first of all, when I connect into this card, my guides are telling me that many people right now with this powerful new beginning are being pushed into a position of having to stand alone for a moment based on perception. Okay, that's the key word, is for a moment. They are made to stand alone and feel as though there's nobody else around to catch them. But that is not a punishment. That is not a mockery by any means, and it is not abandonment. It is a moment of silence and a moment of quiet for this person, for each of you, myself included, to stand and recognize the power within, to also stand and recognize what needs to be let go, and that's not helping the story forward. This is a really powerful card. So this powerful card of Orphaned doesn't mean abandonment, but it means a moment of reflection without any distraction. It's just you. Have a moment with just you. And then with this To the Sea card, it's really connecting to allowing things to flow from you. Set them free. Things that are no longer needed, things that you are hanging on to that may be limiting another or yourself, set them afloat in the water. Kind of in that great river of life, allow them to float down the river at their own speed. Things that are not meant to yours to not meant for you to carry need to be set free. That's what this card is saying. And then they're talking about, with this Chaos and Conflict card, the measure of chaos and conflict within is representative of what needs to be cleared. That's their direct words right through right now. That is what needs to be cleared. There's chaos and conflict outside, but as they've been saying, that is so that it can reflect within us what needs to be let go. So take this chaos and conflict, not with an energy of fear, but with an energy of awareness. Recognize what it's mirroring to you. It might simply be allowing you to recognize how far you've come and what no longer triggers you. And if that's the case, that's fantastic. That should be celebrated. If it's mirroring something that you can shift and change, then embrace it as knowledge and move forward with it. Be like, okay, now I know this is bothering me. What kind of work can I do to mend it and fix it? That's what that is saying. So let's do one more clarifier. Okay, beautiful. Whew, that came with a power punch from Spirit. This card is the Blessed card. And this one speaks all about, if we're willing to do the work, the seas will part. So we will not be stuck on one side. Magical, mystical, synchronistic things can happen to part the waters to give us safe passage to the other side. We are never stranded. That's what this card is really speaking to. So regardless of what you're seeing happen in third dimension reality and maybe even fourth dimension reality, recognize that you are not alone. magical things can happen when you deeply put your faith and trust into the greater journey, and you also co-create with the universe to take the steps needed to be in your highest alignment. So this is really a card of faith and trust and goodness, blessings. It's beautiful. So I'll leave you guys with that. I hope this is helping you move forward. November 2nd, here we are, beginning of the month, lots of stuff coming down the pipe, but all good things if we choose to see them as such. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And if you're enjoying these videos, please do like and subscribe and share, and check out also the Jeanette Biro podcast, as well as avalonspirit.com.